Hi guys and welcome to today's video, and if you cannot tell by the title, today is my 16-week pregnancy update, which I think I said this in my last couple of videos, but the time is going so quickly, like it's actually quite scary. But I'm really excited to share with you kind of what's happened this week, any symptoms, because I've had a really bad symptom this week that I thought I had avoided. Before I get started though, I wanted to show you my bump because I finally feel like I have like a proper pregnancy bump, like an actual bump that like people now look at me and like know that I'm pregnant. It's insane. So I just want to show you that before I start the video because I'm so excited. Hope that you can like see that. But yeah, I feel like I've definitely got a bump. It's like insane. So that was definitely like the most exciting thing from this week that I wanted to show you, because I just feel like I can feel that I'm pregnant. And not only that, I feel like I look like I'm pregnant. So there's no, like, more people are now saying to me, oh, like, you look pregnant, which basically means I don't just look a little bit fat now, which is great because I just wanted, like, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I just wanted like a pregnancy bump to like show that I was pregnant. So I like the fact that my belly is growing, and so far I'm kind of enjoying pregnancy, like in terms of like looking pregnant. The only thing that is such a pain is that we're having such nice weather at the moment and nothing fits me. Like nothing fits me at all. Our new office at work, we recently moved offices and there's no aircon, or what aircon we have doesn't really cool down the like room, and I'm like boiling. So like you want to wear like nothing basically, but there's not a lot of mine that still fits for me to wear. Like my skirts I would have wore last year, like my denim skirts don't fit. I fit in like one of my like leather skirts, but that's, I'm beginning to push it a little bit. Like it's giving a little bit, so I kind of don't want to push out or like break it and then be at work and have like a bit of an emergency. So that's probably going to be like put to the retirement pretty soon. I can wear like some dresses, and like this midi dress is like really nice because it's quite flowy, but things like that I just need to be careful so that I don't overheat. But also like nothing fits me, and like I can wear my maternity jeans and like a strappy top and stuff, but you know, I just I'd rather wish like all of your clothes just like grew whilst you were pregnant and then like just went back. Wouldn't that be a dream? So yeah, I'm finding nothing's really fitting. But you know, jumpsuits are great. I really love jumpsuits. I wore a play suit the other day that fitted really nicely. Just anything that's elastic that gives me a bit more give is fine. So yeah, that's the only kind of like bad like fashion thing, and like the only thing that like I don't like about having a bump. But other than that, like I like the fact it's developing because I look pregnant, which is cool. But in terms of my bad symptom, and like I said in the beginning of this video, I thought I had avoided this, and so when like I could feel it coming and then I was then sick in the morning, I was like no, and it happened like the first time and I was like, oh, you know, maybe I was just like doing something that like made my body kind of be sick, and like I was trying to like not recognise it was morning sickness. So the first time I threw up was day 1 of week 16. I threw up, and it's going to be a little bit TMI, but I threw up, and every morning I would have like an orange smoothie and try and get vitamin C in, and like I don't really like eating too early, so I feel like a smoothie is quite a good alternative where it kind of fills me up but it's packed full of vitamins and stuff. Well, it doesn't look so good coming out, so that made me also throw up because it was gross. Like trust me, it was gross. So I threw up twice that morning, which was horrible. And then I thought, you know what, maybe it was just a one-off. Maybe that, you know, maybe it was just like the heat or whatever. I was trying to like brush it off, but then I was sick again yesterday, which was day 5 of week 16. And it was the same thing, the same feeling, like the same time of the morning, and it was like genuine like morning sickness. It happened just before 8 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, like yesterday was not fun. I kind of recognised I was about to be sick because I hadn't been sick yet before, like the first time. I was like, oh, maybe I just feel like extremely sick but aren't going to be sick. And then I was like, no, I'm definitely going to be sick. So that wasn't very fun. And like yesterday was horrible because it was so hot. I threw up, I felt a bit like blur at work. Like I'd rather have gone to work because I keep myself busy, I don't think about it, fine. But honestly, like I just felt rubbish all day. So that wasn't very fun. Luckily I haven't been sick again today, but I'm sure that I'll keep you updated on my next week update as to whether that's come back. I bloody hope not, because I just don't like being sick very much. Like that's one of the reasons why I stopped really drinking, because I didn't like being hungover and being sick. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I really thought I'd avoided it, and like I thought that when you get up to like past 12 weeks you're not really susceptible to getting morning sickness. Well, that's a lie, because it was not pleasant. I know that I also mentioned this in my last video, which was my 15 week update. Honestly, baby brain is ridiculous. But my energy levels have remained kind of going down a little bit, which is annoying. I think it really is to do with the heat. I mentioned last week we were having really nice weather. Same again this week. It's been really, really nice, really, really hot. And even like not being pregnant, if I was in the sun or it was hot, I would just feel really tired and just basically not want to do a lot. So I feel like that's really had an effect on my energy levels, and I just literally just want to crawl in bed all the time. I just want to have a nap all the time. And like, especially when I eat lunch at work, I could genuinely go for a nap for like 2 hours and then I'd probably feel okay. But yeah, it turns out you can't do that. So yeah, energy levels are definitely going down. I really hope that once the air cools, I'm sure we're like in for a thunderstorm soon, that the air cools down and hopefully my energy levels go up, because this is just not fun. And this week was really weird. So where I'm obviously like, I'm getting bigger, the baby's getting bigger, and I'm becoming a bit more aware. So the other day, it was like Sunday, I sat up, I had a bath and I sat up on the bed and I could feel like an almost like, not cramp, but I could like feel something in like by my hip. So I literally sat back down, turned over a little bit as if I was like tipping the baby away. I sat back up and it was fine, and then I could feel basically where the baby was. I can't feel it moving yet. I haven't felt like any movements. I haven't felt it kick, or I haven't felt it like kick anything, if you know what I mean. Like I've not had the flutters yet, but I knew where it was, and it was so weird. It was like on my right hand side towards my hip, and I was just really aware that it was there. That part of my belly was a lot harder, and then like the rest was really soft, and then when I went over it I could just feel like I just knew it was there. It was really strange. And then I had it again like 2 days ago, but it was more towards the centre of my belly, and like again the same feeling, like it was a bit harder, and then around it was like really soft. And yeah, I was just aware of where it was. So weird. And like I didn't know that was a thing really. I just felt like, oh, maybe one day I'll like feel it move, or I'll, you know, get like the flutters or whatever. Obviously I've never been pregnant before, so I don't know what to expect or anything, but yeah, that was really weird. And like the fact I like tipped it out of the way was really funny. So just really weird that like you're aware of where it is at any one time, because obviously it's getting bigger and bigger, that it's getting to a point where I will hopefully begin to like feel it moving. So really excited for then. I'm definitely going to let you guys know when I first feel like the first like little kick or the flutter or anything. Not yet, but I'm aware that it's there, which is cool, because I've never really been able to feel it before. I felt a bit like crappy, but I've never like known where it was. So yeah, that's really cool. The other thing is like, my god, my boobs are like not stop growing. They are just getting bigger and bigger. I'm applying bio oil like daily, like boobs, belly, kind of everywhere, even like my legs and my thighs, because I know that they'll probably get bigger as well. I'm just trying to like put bio oil everywhere, because I don't mind if I get a few stretch marks, but if I can like prevent them being too bad, that'll be fab. So yeah, just lathering myself up with that. I've also got almond oil, which I heard was really good for stretch marks. I've got coconut oil as well, which I would use before being pregnant. So I have the 3 of those to kind of use all over, and just to help my body grow a little bit without kind of ripping a little bit. But yeah, really aware, and my bras are beginning not to fit. I've got a strapless one on today and they are brimming out. It's not even comfortable anymore. This used to be like my go-to comfort bra, but now, nah, I'm going to get like a new one, which is really annoying. And it's just really weird because where my boobs are like growing so much, like my nipples are beginning to change a little bit, which is not like hugely noticeable, but like I notice it because obviously they've looked the same for ages. But I can tell that they're beginning to like produce milk because there's this like little like white, I don't know, like cluster, like bits or whatever. And you can just like, I just know that that's my body like beginning to produce milk. Obviously my boobs are getting bigger for that reason. But yeah, it's really weird to like take a bra off or whatever and just see like little remnants of like, I guess milk? I don't know. I don't really know like if that's right, but yeah, I just can tell that my body's getting used to that and getting ready for it as well, which is really weird. Especially like being like 16 weeks in, I don't feel like I'm that close. But when you think of it, like I am only like a month away from being like halfway, which is so insane. Like, oh, just so weird. So yeah, let's have a little look at how big baby is. So this week, in terms of a fruit scale, like I said, the fruit is my favourite kind of way of measuring a baby, just because I feel like it's the most like true to size. But I am an avocado. I'm not a big fan of avocados actually. I feel like I'm like the only person on YouTube that isn't. But it's 11.6 centimetres. So it's grown from 10.1 last week to 11.6 this week, which is crazy. Let's have a look at the other comparisons. It's also 3.53 ounces as well, if you're curious to know the weight. It's saying it's a Pekin Bantam chick. And when it comes to sweets, I'm a donut, which is quite a cool one actually. I quite like being a donut because I feel like, again, that's quite big. I feel like an avocado is quite big. I feel like a donut's quite big. Never held one of those chick things before, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, it's kind of beginning to grow much quicker, and like next week it's going to grow to 13 centimetres. That's again another huge jump. So I feel like my body is getting used to it. Someone at work said that the reason why I'm probably being sick is that my organs are beginning to shift up a little bit to make room for the baby, which is a weird thing to think of. But it's almost like the way that they're moving is just making my body just kind of begin to throw up a little bit, and hopefully it should be temporary. So that's cool. I also wanted to show you this because this is like one of my favourite things. So on the Ovia pregnancy app, you have the little like handprint one, so that's how big the baby's hand is going to be when it actually like comes out. But that's how big it is at the moment, and whilst it's like teeny tiny, I feel like it's still quite significant for the fact that it's so small. And you get the same with the little feet as well. But it's babies like hands and fingers that like get me when they're like born. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of it this week. Let me know down below if you want to see like a maternity haul kind of thing. So we're beginning to have things arrive, which is really exciting. So we've got things like Moses basket, bouncer, first gym, things like that, and we've got like a pram bundle that we've ordered. So if you want to like know what I've ordered and like what's coming and like where I've bought things from, do let me know down below, because I don't want to like film it and like spam this channel with too much pregnancy stuff. Like I want to do my weekly updates, but I don't know if you want additional content about it. So let me know down below, because I would love to like film it and show you, but I don't want to go OTT. So just let me know down below. And like this video if you've enjoyed it and you're enjoying my pregnancy updates. Thank you so much for watching. It honestly means like the world, everyone like being there like on the journey with me. It's insane. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna like wrap it up there. I don't think that there's anything else. Rich and I are ordering a desk to go in our living room so that he can move his computer out of the spare room downstairs. So again, if you want a video all about how we're going to like rearrange the room and like kind of from now until when like the nursery's finished, again, let me know. I'm happy to film it, but like I say, I don't want to film it if you guys aren't interested in it. So let me know down below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy my videos and you want to see a little bit more of me. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.